G'day guys, James and Ant
Hi there.
Custom Bat of the Week.
Indeed.
So, James, super special bat been
It
ordered
is.
from our Hyderabad store for quite an influential character. By the sounds of it.
Absolutely. It's a guy called Mukesh who, loves the big bow shape through the blade of the bat, and a big imposing bat is what he was really after.
Okay.
And so we've obviously got limitations with the size of the cleft, so we tried to create a bat that really has something a little bit special to it. So we've got a really nice performance, nice big sweet spot, chunky edges through the toe, big high profile. So this is not a bat that would go through the gauge, because this is the specifics were very tight on this. He plays T20 cricket, so it's a social cricket.
Okay.
It's so the bat gauge laws are not compliant, but it's so nice big imposing shape that is about £2.14.
It picks up lighter than that. I mean,
Yep.
having that slightly
It does.
higher sweet spot helps, but obviously loads of wood still down low.
Very
which
much
means
so.
it doesn't really matter if he plays on low bouncing wickets.
Exactly,
It's
big
just-
thick chunky toe too. So again, if you're playing on those low bouncing wickets, you get a really good performance low down, and you still get some runs off the toe. So it's one of those things that ultimately it's designed to be very forgiving.
And James, we were just talking about it having a massive bow in it.
Yeah.
Because he wants that really massive, the massive size on the edge and the spine,
Yeah.
you've got no room to move on the cleft. So how did you create the bow in this bat?
Well, that's where you've got to be very careful, because obviously a cleft is only a certain size, so we can only go to the highest point in the cleft and
Yep.
the highest point on the edge. So it's one of those things that also we want to get a little bit of a bow in there too. So we've got to just, so with the hand plane, I take out a little bit of the face before I press it, so that you just start to get that curve in it.
Okay.
And then it's being very careful in the shaping, so that I really don't. You can probably see there, just on the top, there's just a darker patch there, which shows that it's just the absolute largest it could possibly be, because it doesn't actually have. You couldn't get the spine any bigger than that. So
that
really
spot there is the very top of the cleft.
That's the very top of the cleft, yeah. So you literally everything just goes up to that point at the top of the cleft, and so you really get a nice big sweeping shape through it. And yeah, you're right, with the slightly higher point here, the higher balance point, even though it's 214, that's 320 odd grams. It's 20 grams. It actually picked up really well. Picks up
And
nicely.
a stunning signature cleft.
It's a beautiful
11 to
grain.
12, beautiful, straight, dark grains running through there.
That's right, and this one's set up short handle standard blade with a round handle and a C10 handle. So again, the C10 suiting the T20 cricket as well. Nice and stiffens it up a little bit, gives you a bit more power. So it
Wonderful.
works well.
So
Yeah.
signature number 282 off to India,
Indeed.
and an
That's the
absolute
one.
beast.